Johannesburg sits 1,700 meters above sea level. Up here, the air is thin, the lungs burn faster, and the crowds are famously hostile. Awaiting any visiting team are the South African Springboks. The back-to-back world champions have built a dynasty on suffocating, highly physical rugby, wearing opponents down through sheer size and power. Walking into this arena are the New Zealand All Blacks, stepping into what is widely considered the toughest environment in world sports. When Dave Rennie announced his 44-man touring squad for this series, it left a lot of fans confused. The selection explicitly moved away from high work rate fan favorites like du Plessis-Carafee, opting instead for players with entirely different statistical profiles. To the untrained eye, the All Blacks look dangerously undersized. For this matchup, if you line up the two forward packs, South Africa has a clear advantage in brute force. The roster indicates New Zealand is moving away from a traditional collision-based game. Every selection suggests a tactical pivot, prioritizing specific physical traits to test the endurance of the world's most physical pack. Fans were frustrated by du Plessis-Carafee's exclusion because he completes 90% of his tackles. He has an incredible defensive workload, but that aggression hides a costly flaw. This bar chart compares the penalty rates of these loose forwards per 80 minutes. Carafee gives away almost one full penalty a match. Meanwhile, the players selected over him, Anton Segner and Wallace Satiti, average .36 and absolute 0, respectively. Conceding penalties against the Springboks is a death sentence. Every penalty lets them kick to the corner and launch a rolling maul for easy points. Segner also brings an aerial advantage, recording 58 line-out catches, offering a reliable option Carafee lacks. By sacrificing raw tackling volume for absolute discipline and set-piece utility, the All Blacks are actively starving the Springboks of their preferred attacking territory. This strategy extends to the New Zealand front row. Instead of picking heavy props and hookers just to anchor the scrum, the coaching staff prioritize players who generate high post-contact meters, meaning they keep their legs driving forward after they get hit. These mobile hookers are the engine of New Zealand's tactical identity. They must secure lightning-quick ball at the breakdown to sustain a relentless, high-speed attack. But looming over this high-tempo plan is a massive shadow, South African hooker Malcolm Marx. This data visualization illustrates the gap in breakdown dominance between the two sides. Malcolm Marx averages 1.29 turnovers per 80 minutes. All four of New Zealand's hookers combined average just 0.45. If the All Blacks' rapid tempo stutters for even a fraction of a second, Marx and the Springbok Jackals, the defensive specialists who steal the ball, will instantly suffocate the attack. South Africa will also deploy their signature weapon, a high-speed rush defense that aggressively pushes forward to cut off the outside edges of the field. Traditional passing from the base of the ruck is often ineffective against this system. If the ball takes too long to travel, the defensive line sprints forward unpunished, shutting down the play before it even develops. To freeze that rush defense, New Zealand relies on the tactical profile of halfback Cam Roygaard. This scatterplot maps the halfbacks by running meters and defenders beaten. Roygaard pairs rapid distribution with a significant running threat, identifying gaps at the base of the ruck and beating more defenders than any other halfback in the squad. Because Roygaard is a running threat, the defensive line has to hesitate. That slight pause buys crucial space for New Zealand's backs to strike. But we have to step away from the tactical data and look at the physical reality of Ellis Park. Statistical models are flawless in a vacuum. Out on the pitch, they are put to the ultimate test by extreme fatigue and the burning reality of Johannesburg's thin air. Rossi Erasmus knows exactly when that fatigue will set in. That's when he calls on the bomb squad, a bench designed to inject fresh, monstrous forwards into the game at the exact moment the All Blacks' legs begin to drain. New Zealand has built a high-octane, low-error Ferrari designed to outrun a tank, but they are being forced to drive it through a physical minefield. This series will answer whether precision, discipline, and high-speed tempo can finally overcome absolute physical dominance. To see more deep dives into the tactics shaping modern rugby, click the link in our bio.
Welcome to Rugby Union.